Hi, Karen Damshin with Damshin Financial Planning. Today we're going to talk about the ever-changing world of Medicare. So traditional Medicare, also known as original Medicare, has historically required very little in the way of pre-authorization for beneficiaries seeking services. So pre-authorization has typically been the domain of Medicare Advantage plans. But that's about to change. The Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, or CMS, has announced that it will implement prior authorization requirements for certain traditional fee-for-service Medicare services in 6 states starting next year. The change goes into effect on January 1st, and those 6 states are New Jersey, Ohio, Oklahoma, Texas, Arizona, and Washington. They'll begin using what's being called the Wasteful and Inappropriate Service Reduction Model. That is abbreviated WISER, so they call it the WISER model, to perform prior authorizations and evaluations. It's going to apply to 17 Medicare services initially. So the introduction of this short list of Medicare services for prior authorization is designed to kind of test how well technologies such as machine learning and AI may be able to streamline the prior authorization process. And CMS, of course, is always looking to kind of get around the fraud, the waste, and the abuse that happens sometimes in the medical world. So this WISER model is going to test these enhanced technologies to decrease, quote, certain wasteful or low-value services that are shown to have little to no clinical evidence-based benefit. Ideally, the use of this model will not alter any Medicare coverage or payment rules, but they are certainly reserving the right to add other services later. Right now, the model explicitly states it excludes inpatient-only services, so there, I think, is still a lot of work to be done on this. A few of those 17 services that they are looking to incorporate into this prior authorization process include electrical nerve stimulators, deep brain stimulation for things like essential tremor and Parkinson's disease, vagus nerve stimulation, epidural steroid injections for pain management, cervical fusions, arthroscopic lavage and arthroscopic debridement for an osteoarthritic knee, and incontinence control devices. There are a number of others as well. So we're definitely seeing some criticism from both sides of the aisle on this for similar reasons, right? This is an administration that has vowed to streamline Medicare, to stop making it so difficult for people to have tests and procedures done. And at the same time, they're saying, well, now we're going to require prior authorization when we never required it before. So today, Medicare Advantage plans, of course, use their own coverage criteria to determine medical necessity. And the estimates are that 99% of Medicare Advantage enrollees must obtain some sort of prior authorization for at least some services. Typically, those tend to be higher cost services like inpatient hospital stays, skilled nursing facility stays, and chemotherapy. But this new shift is definitely original Medicare moving into more of a managed care model. So I'll be interested to see how this shakes out. Love to hear your feedback if you have thoughts on this. Feel free to reach out. I'll be back in your inbox again next week with another update.